All right, guys, I want to show you how far I've come with my fencing before the sun disappears. So let me get back a little bit. So I'm wondering if I should go ahead and use these two posts as a spot for my gate. Because originally I was thinking I would just use the entrance to my old garden area there. But I will eventually need to do something here on the side, and it'll have to be big enough for me to bring in my cart. Anyway, I replaced some slats there. I'm thinking about either cutting them or just leaving them like that. I gotta remove some staples off the top. I fixed these slats here too, replace some and move them around. And I started going over to the side. So I got this big panel. I know it looks kind of funky, but here, let me show you. Oh, a little dog love going on here. Lady, can you please leave him alone? Come on. Come on, lady. Leave him alone. Anyway, let me show you guys. So it looks kind of funky. I gotta fix that panel right there. I need to add some slats to it and pull out those other ones. And it's kind of it looks kind of funky, but I just got 4 plum trees. I have some grape vines that I need to put in the ground. As soon as spring comes around, I can bring them out here. And I was thinking about I can use that for something. And I know it looks like that's a post in the ground, but it's not. It's just I think a 2x3 or 2x4 that I'm reusing. That's from the demo of our interior of our house. You can tell there's some staples still on there. I didn't bother to take those staples out because I'll probably end up cutting it or leaving the post like that and using it for something, for a trellis or something. But I use this pallet right here. Instead of putting a post on this end here, I use this pallet as a brace, and it seems pretty strong. I used that post there because this pallet didn't have it looked like this on the other end, so I needed something to be able to screw into for this big panel. So on this side, look at this. She just had her head down, like just laying on him like that. Go back to sleep, lady. On this end here, this side, I'm going to be very strategic about my panels because I need a windbreak. So we get a lot of winds up from the south, and this side here is south facing. And then on the west side here, I will also need to be strategic with my panels because I'll also need another windbreak. Our winds mostly come from the west over there. But I've got a lot of pallets there, but I also need to be a little bit careful with how many pallets I use because I need to make a pig pen. We'll be bringing in some pigs here soon, so and those pallets are perfect for that. And I'll probably end up, I'm not sure, maybe using posts or T-posts. So I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to start heading on over this way. I'm really excited. It's coming along. I know it looks kind of a little funky, but hey, it's gonna work. It's a fence, and I'll be putting some hardware cloth or some of this. They call it hardware cloth, but I don't even know why they call it hardware cloth. But some of this wire here from this garden area, I think it's a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch. I'm not sure. I think this one's 1/2 inch. But this wire, I will be removing it and placing it along, going down the line. Now, my idea for my grapevines, I have this trellis over there. I'll show you guys real quick. this trellis here that I built last year, and I was thinking about using it and using these two big posts here for my grapevines. So my idea is that I could brace these. I think these might be about 8 or 9 feet apart. I'm not sure, 8 feet apart. But I need to brace them on the top, that way they don't like go out to the sides. And then what I'll do is I'll put a couple of posts here in the ground, maybe like 2 or 3 feet from those posts. So there'll be 4 posts. And I think that trellis is long enough to cover, because I want to put it on the top, but obviously I'll do some bracing with some 2x4s, and then I'll put that on the top. That way I can have like a, you know, like a gourd type area where I could grow, where the vine would grow over, and you know, the fruit could hang. So, and then I just got, like I said, I just got some plum trees from eBay, and I'm planning on buying some more fruit trees online. It just got really cold, my hand is shaking. But anyway, I'm gonna start buying some fruit trees online. And what I was thinking, because the wind is so brutal out here, especially for you know, for any kind of tree. So I need to figure out where I want to plant these babies. I was thinking of using this pallet here. I can plant one here, and then maybe I'll plant the other one back here on the outside, down here, and then the other one I can do over here. And then I gotta figure out where I would want to put the other one. Maybe I'll put it inside somewhere, but I gotta figure out how to do where I want to put the 4th one. And then I've got a 5th one out in the back that we've had for 3 years that I want to move from back there. Obviously I need to put it where there's some other plum trees so they can pollinate, but I want to do that now while it's still dormant. But anyway, this is one of the boxes. I need to take off a 2x4 on the bottom and those pieces down there. I guess it's like a 1x4 and 2 pieces of 2x4 down there. And voila, I got a box. And then I got to take out these staples that are sticking up. I got to hammer these down and take out any of the ones that are sticking up, which are over there. And I got 2 more boxes like that in there, up there. And then I got a bunch of these, I guess they're 2x3s that I was thinking about maybe using to build a gate with. I don't know. And then good news too. Let me show you what I did. Here are my ducks. They're just relaxing. This is my other apple tree here. It's kind of small. This is the one, the grafted one that died. And this one is growing on down there is the new one, which I'm gonna have to thin out because I don't know if you can see, but it's got a bunch of trunks down there, and I need to just I need to thin them down and leave the stronger ones. So I was thinking about trying to do some air layering, and if it doesn't work, then whatever, but I still need to thin it down. And it looks like, oh no, it's not. It does, maybe. It looks like a little bit of fuzz there. Might be coming out of dormancy soon. But anyway, check it out. I think I caught like 4 chickens today. 3 or 4 chickens. I only have like 4 left, I think. This rooster here, he flies out. I want to get rid of him. He's a really pretty rooster. He's a good rooster, but he flies out of there and he brings a couple of hens with him. That lavender one there, this one, that one hops out too. I'm just waiting for her to hop out, but it seems though if there's not any out here, she won't hop out, so I may not need to catch her. And I took some tires out today. I'm trying to clean their run out. There's just some miscellaneous stuff in there, pots and stuff. that we were using to give them food from the house. But anyway, these Muscovy ducks here, I left this door open. I fed them, and then I left the door open so that these other ones would go in there, and they did. Like 2 of them went in there. And then these Muscovies decided that they wanted to go in there too. So I'm gonna wait until tonight and I'll let them out. But they're pretty easygoing, these Muscovies. I really like them. They fly around and everything, but they don't leave. They stay here. So I like them a lot, actually, and they're quiet too. Our ducks, on the other hand, they're so loud. So I made this trap. It's a kennel that one of our dogs broke. I butted the end that has a broken panel up to the run, and then I left the door open and I put some feed in there so they can get used to kind of, you know, used to it or whatever, and they'll get comfortable. And when I come out here to feed, I'll throw some feed in there. I've been feeding them a lot today because I've been trying to catch them, but I'll just, you know, be patient, and I'll come out here and throw some feed in there, and they'll get comfortable with me, because they'll come up to me when I'm when I've got feed and they're hungry, they'll come. But the thing is that if I make any movement at all, they scram. So I'm just gonna let them get comfortable with this cage, and they've been coming in here and eating today in there. And so when I feed, that's when I'll be able to shut that door, when they take their little butts in there. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with them, because they obviously can't stay in that cage for that long. You can see that one, that black one there, she's ready to get out. She sleeps in the well house. And that yellow one too, they're ready to go roost. So anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with them. I don't know if it's just we're not ready to build their new area, so I'm thinking about giving them away. I really don't want to, but at the same time, I want some chickens that are a little bit more docile. That black one is an original one from my dad that he gave me. He had some like gamey hens that he was given, and then they had chicks and mixed with his, you know, backyard chickens that he had bought, and they're just very skittish. And you see all the yellow ones, those are daughters of those, and they're skittish too because their mama taught them to be that way. But they're actually half Orpington, because we only have these 2 buff Orpington roosters, and then the rest of them, those darker colored ones and the barred rock ones over there, those my dad gave them to me. And then I've got some other, the white ones with the big crest there, those I bought at Tractor Supply along with these darker ones. And whatever, they're okay, but they're just learning that you know, to be skittish from these other ones, and they really hate me right now. They really do. Even though I feed them every day, I give them treats and do everything for them, they just do not like me because of the other ones. The other ones have made them really skittish. But anyway, my garden fence is coming along, guys. I'm really excited to get this thing finished, to get it painted, to get it to get the wire over it and get it locked in. I'm excited to finish catching all these chickens. They're really getting on my nerves. As you can see, they've already come into my garden area here. And I uncovered this bed today. I need to cover it back up. I'm gonna get some cardboard and cover it up, put some bricks on it, because all that dirt is just gonna be everywhere tomorrow. I know I'm gonna come out here tomorrow and see it all taken out from these chickens that are still loose. But as you can see, they've already been in here today. You can see where they've bathed. There's a hole over there, this right here, over there by the bag of mulch. You make a mess, and I don't want them to come around here anymore, because they're gonna get used to just coming in here, and it's almost time for growing. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys how far along I am. I'm hoping that I will have it done soon. I'm taking my time. I'm not breaking my back, or you know, I'm just working here and there. Today was a good day. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time.